Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Alyssa, and on this channel I create budgeting content, planning content, and side hustle content. So if any of that does sound interesting to you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and follow along my journey to paying off over $200 total $1,000 in student loan debt. Yes, that was truly the number I started with. I am a little bit less than that today because I paid off a significant portion during the COVID forbearance, the freeze, and now I'm just really working to continue dropping that balance and not letting it pay a bunch of interest. But on today's video, I will be closing out the first half of October, so October 1st through the 14th of 2023, using the Budget by Paycheck workbook from the Budget Mom. This is my expense tracker. I did receive a comment that somebody wants me to kind of dive a little bit deeper into this expense tracker and how I calculate it. As you can see, I'm really bad at doing the ending balance. I kind of just write down my transactions. So it is something I need to get better at. I used to do it really consistently, but you know, when life gets so busy and I forget to write down here, I just like figure out, okay, whatever's on my bank account is accurate. So let's jump into actually closing out October, the first half of October, that is. So the 1st through the 14th. Remember, we've already set up the calendar, which is in that first video of the full October setup video. All right, so for the income for these first 2 weeks, my W-2 was $1,801. I did receive some side hustle income of $185. I did not receive any payback that I was expecting, and savings was $0. So total inflow for the first half of October was $1,986. Moving down to fixed expenses here, we had rent, which was $400, utilities, which was $100, life insurance $22, pet insurance $47, student loan $300, car insurance was $65, boxing gym, which was $93. Some of these are half, like rent and utilities is half of my normal payment. Acorns is $20 every Monday, so we had 2 Mondays in these in this pay period, so it was $40. Merrill is $15 every, let's see, maybe that's the Monday and the Acorns is Wednesday. Anyhow, we had 2 of each, so that was $30, and then therapy was $25. Bringing my total fixed expenses to $1,122, which was exactly what we had budgeted. And that means we were left over with $864. Moving down to variable expenses here. So we have grocery, which is actually at $171 for 2 weeks, which is really high for me because it's just me. So I think if I remember correctly, I bought a bunch of like meat for the freezer, so that's why it was up so high. It was like on sale, so I wanted to capitalize on that. Eating out was $48, gas and car was $58, investments was $19, fun entertainment was $52, and then we had $0 for holidays, $0 for self-care. Miscellaneous ended up being $53. Travel and vacation was $0, and pets was $29. So I had budgeted $555, but only actually used $438. So that left us with $434. Moving up to sinking funds here. So remember, all side hustle income goes towards sinking funds. So for side hustles, we had $185. So we put $40 towards deductibles, $25 to medical expenses, $35 towards 2024 vacation, which I can't believe 2024 is coming up so quickly. Car maintenance was $25, self-care $25, and future fund was $35, giving us that total of $185. So that left us with $249. So this is where I'm really not sure what went wrong in my calculations here, because by the math of the Budget by Paycheck workbook, I should have had $249 left over, but according to my expense tracker, I had $318 left over, so I had put all of that towards my Alaska Airlines credit card debt, and so that should have left me with $0, hypothetically, from my expense tracker. I do have $0 in the bank account, but according to this, I was supposed to have $249, so somewhere I forgot to calculate $69. I have combed through every single expense, you guys, and cannot find where that extra like $69 went to. So I mean, on the bright side, I'm not over budget according to my bank account. Like, I'm not in the red, or I'm not overdrafting or anything like that. But somehow I forgot to calculate $69. And that's where, when at the very beginning of this video, when I said, you know, I am having a bad time sort of going through my expense tracker here, I'm not calculating the ending balance like I should. And maybe that would have caught up with me in terms of like where I was missing the money and comparing that to what's in my bank account today. So yeah, I'm not really sure what happened. We're just gonna move on because thankfully it's not like I am missing $69. Like, I guess I am missing $69, but it's not like I had $69 left over and I'm like, shoot, it's actually zero. Just somewhere I must have miscalculated something, even though I recalculated everything like 3 times at this point. So I don't know. I really have no idea like where that $69 went, but it went somewhere into my budget. And I'm guessing it went towards debt. I don't really know, guys. It's a little bit confusing, but anyhow, I hope this video was helpful in terms of how I close out my October, the first half, the first 2 weeks, the 1st through the 14th, and then stay tuned for a video in the coming days for setting up the second half of October, and then we'll have the closeout video, and then the November setup video. So that's coming within the next 2 weeks here. I know I'm very, very behind on all my videos. My life is now a little bit calmer in terms of where I need to be at all on the weekends. So I have a lot more time to dedicate to YouTube, and I hope to get back to my typical 2 videos a week. So thank you all for being patient. Thank you for being here and watching this video, and I will see you in my next one real soon. Bye.